Freedom.
You must train your imagination by fully understanding the workings of your mind.
Freedom.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Anointed Steps, on One Step to Wealth TV. And you know what it is. It's Let's Talk Monetary. So now, let's get into it today. Our topic of the day is none other than... Let's go. Hold on, let me get that for you right quick. But our topic today is none other than privacy, security, decentralization. We're going to be talking about Monero, Litecoin, MWEB, which is Mimblewimble extension block, and MIM, Magic Internet Money. All right, so let me slide over here real quick and move some things out the way. And make sure you check out all the QR codes and everything that you do see pop up on your screen. Don't forget to support your channel by hitting up the QR codes that you see at the top. or by donating to the Cash App. But all those are all donations. But since you're here and you're watching us on One Step to Wealth, or better known as 1s2wtv.blockchain, you're already donating. And you know how we do. So that brings us to the topic of the day, what we're talking about here and how that is all possible. Thanks to privacy, security, and decentralization. And thanks to Monero technology, the Random X technology, we really appreciate everything you guys have done for that. To be possible for us to do what we do without having to ask you to donate for real. If you want to, you can. But if not, you're already donating by viewing the content. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for connecting to our channel and listening to our videos and listening to our podcasts, reading our blogs, and everything of that nature. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And give me one moment. We are going to go to a 2-second. We're going to take a quick second and we're going to switch around some things and we'll be right on. All right. Now we are inside of foreign market cap. And what we are looking at today here is we want to take a look at Monero first, like I said. So as we're looking at Monero here, let's see, hold on, let me get something real quick. All right, so you see that there, okay. Let me see, excuse me, I'm trying to get in here and slow right. All right, so current price, let me refresh my screen right quick for you, just quick. Yeah. All right, 236.59, up 4.12% for the day. And let's just not waste any time, get on into it. We're going to go over here. We're going to see what we have so far as Monero. Monero is Monero means money, private decentralized cryptocurrency that keeps your finances confidential and secure. They do have their own wallet, of course, which is what we would call a non-custodial wallet. I'm sorry, a custodial wallet, because a custodial wallet means you have control over the wallet and you have control over the currency. What makes Monero so beautiful is that the coins, that this is anonymous. You maintain your anonymity. So let's go on into right here where it says about Monero. Monero is the leading cryptocurrency focused on privacy and censorship-resistant transactions. The majority of existing cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, have transparent blockchains. Transactions can be verified and or traced by anyone in the world. This means that the sending and receiving addresses of these transactions could potentially be linked to real-world identities. Monero, on the other hand, uses various technologies to ensure privacy of its users. Monero transactions are confidential and untraceable, unlike selectively transparent alternatives. Zcash, Monero is the only major cryptocurrency where every user is anonymous by default. The sender, receiver, and the amount of every single transaction are hidden through the use of their three important technologies: stealth addresses, ring signatures, and ring CT, which we will go mouse over those. So stealth addresses are automatic one-time addresses for every transaction. Ring signatures are a group of cryptographic signatures, at least one real participant, but no way to tell which in the group is the real one, as they all appear valid. And ring CT, a way to hide the amount sent in a Monero transaction. Monero is electronic cash that allows fast, inexpensive payments to and from anywhere in the world. With Monero, there are no wire transfers or check clearings, no multi-day holding periods, and no fraudulent chargebacks. Because Monero is decentralized, it is not constrained by any particular legal jurisdiction and provides safety from capital control. Monero is a grassroots community attracting the world's best cryptocurrency researchers and engineering talent. The Monero project is at the forefront of cryptocurrency privacy and security. Its research lab and development team are constantly working on new innovations technology. Since its launch, the project has received contributions for over 500 developers located all around the world. Numerous forums and chat channels are available for anyone to join, and the community is always welcome to new members. Let's go on into the downloads here, which is the different types of wallets, the user interface wallet, and you have the different types. You got Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and if you are a good old techie you'll enjoy setting this up. And here are your different wallets. You got Monero.com wallet, Feather, Monero, and Stack Wallet. Okay, you also got My Monero and Edge for remote synchronization lightweights. All right, and of course, like I said, check right here to see if your device is good to go, whether you have a Linux, Mac, or Android, or Windows. Okay, so you can download blockchain, which would be importing transactions. So if you prefer to use a raw blockchain instead of syncing from scratch, you can use the most current bootstrap. It is typically much faster to sync from scratch. However, and it also takes a lot less RAM. If you wish to proceed anyway, take a look at the user guide importing the Monero blockchain for step-by-step instructions for Windows. And also you got your hard wallets, which would be your Ledger and your Trezor. And also remember that if you download any one of these, you also can use yourself a nice USB. Make sure you get a 1 terabyte USB because that holds a lot of space. And it's just useful for making sure that you keep all your files safe and secure and private. Because you know we're all about privacy, security, and decentralization over here at One Step Well. All right. Now let's go ahead and we're going to jump. Oh, all right. And I'm sorry I wasn't even on the page with you guys. So I was reading that out for you. My bad. But so we'll jump on into the downloads. And this is what we were showing. I was showing you about the wallets here. So you have this GUI interface wallet here. And this is what we were showing. I was showing which ones we have. And then also you have your packages also on GitHub. So this is an open source project. And this is one of the real reasons why we talk about this, because we love open source projects, which means you also can fork projects as well, and create your own ideas, your own currency that's represented, or your own tokens, tokenization that's representative of your idea. So go wild with it. Do something good for humanity. You know, it's the golden age era. So let's do something spectacular. Let's step out on a whim and do something we've never done before. Right? So anything you can think of as an idea, cryptocurrency is the place to manifest that idea into a reality for yourself. You want to run a business that solely operates on crypto? Do it. Why not? Whether you want it to be public, if you want to be public, then you go with centralized cryptocurrency. But if you want to be a private business owner, a private bank, private firms, hedge funds, and things of that nature, definitely you would be going this route that we're talking about today. So let's get back on into the other. We're going to one more back at coin market cap. We're going to the next one. So we're going to be going to good old Litecoin. This next on the list, sitting at 125.98 today. Down 0.97% for the day. And not looking too bad though, because if you guys want to take a look, see at the all-time is making its way on back up. So we're talking about $230 per share for coin. And then you have 387. So, and that's all-time highs chart. So yeah, we're not too far off on that. 141 is the next milestone it's going to hit. Yeah, about 140, 135, which we've already kind of hit that. 141, and then we're pretty much out of here for that part. Next month is going to be very interesting, seeing these jumps that are about to occur because we are in full breakout mode. So that's just a little report right there, and then we're going to slide over to Litecoin. So, Litecoin Foundation is super awesome. You guys should become a foundation member. It is free. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about Litecoin, and we're going to slide on to the next because Litecoin. This conversation about Litecoin is going to tie into MWEB and MIM technology, and all of this is technology, by the way. Monero, as you see, was used as a, I guess, digital cash, if you will. Then you have Litecoin. Litecoin is a payment system. Okay. So those would be shares represented in the payment system. And then you have MWEB, which is Mimblewimble extension block, which is a layer of technology that also gives another layer of security and privacy to your cryptocurrency. And it's also an open source project as well, which makes it super awesome to be able to utilize this technology, and especially in correlation with each other, or even using it together. So Litecoin is a peer-to-peer internet currency that enables instant near zero cost payments to anyone in the world. Litecoin is an open source global payment network that is fully decentralized without any central authorities. Mathematics secures the network and empowers individuals to control their own finances. Litecoin features faster transaction confirmation times and improved storage efficiencies than the leading math-based currency, with substantial industry support, trade volume, and liquidity. Litecoin is a proven medium of exchange, proven medium of commerce, complementary of Bitcoin. But medium of exchange would be medium of commerce because you would be exchanging. But really, to be honest with you, you don't have to do commerce with it. But I would tell you that in the Lite wallet, you do have the ability to trade your crypto for a gift card. So basically, gift for a gift is what I would say, because if you come to the classes and come to the events that we have, we show you how to create currency with energy. So you don't have to invest capital in it, you invest time. So, but money does make money, so don't get me wrong. If you want to store your money or get some Litecoin to hold onto as the price goes up, I would greatly recommend that, because it's going back to 500. So if you get in now in the hundreds and then it goes back up to 500 within the next few months, you just quadrupled your money. So I mean, it's a no-brainer. If you're going to tuck your money in a savings account, trust me, you probably make a little more doing this than that. So just keep that in mind when you are looking for these types of things here. So let me see. Hold on one second. Let me make sure I am logged in, because I think where I am. Okay, just have to make sure everything is good on my end. Sorry about that, because I also have to do tech at the same time. So just give me a moment. Let me double check everything. All right. Let me see. Might check. All right, we are back. I think we are good to go on the voice. All right. Now back to the screen at hand here. Now let me go here and trying to get back to the screen. Sorry about that. Okay. And where was we at? Conversation just a minute ago. We was all in Litecoin. So okay. Now, open source software. So Litecoin is an open source software project released under the MIT X11 license, which gives you the power to run, modify, and copy the software and to distribute at your option. Modify copies of the software. The software is released in a transparent process that allows for independent verification of binaries and their corresponding source code. So you got right here. Sorry. Let me see. Okay. And miners are currently awarded with 6.25 new Litecoins per block, an amount which gets half roughly every 4 years, every 840,000 blocks. The Litecoin network is therefore scheduled to produce 84 million Litecoin, which is 4 times as many currency units in Bitcoin. As Bitcoin. Okay, so that's Litecoin there. All right, so here's a little about there. Let's talk about the foundation, just a quick smidget. And also, you can download. I'm sorry. You can also download. And we'll go here. Okay, so based on blockchain technology, you can download here for Windows and other versions. You can click here so we can go on down here and check it out. You got Apple, Android, download Electrum Litecoin. You got Linux and also the source from GitHub. All right, so we're going to switch on over to the foundation. Let's see. So use Litecoin. Let's see there. So you can buy, spend, store, or how to use Litecoin in your business. So, we always talk about businesses and how to be your own boss and all those wonderful things that come with cryptocurrency technology, blockchain technology, and how it works for us in business. Let's see. For business, Litecoin is a modern currency that can be used by your business to make or receive payments and even pay employees. It doesn't matter if your business is brick and mortar or solely based online. There's a Litecoin payments solution designed to meet your needs. Absolutely. So, give us one moment and we will be right back after this brief intermission. All right, and we're back. Okay, so get started. Okay, so I'm clicking on the button. It's not doing nothing. Sorry about that. Shout out to litecoin.org and litecoin.com. So let's keep it moving. So we got the payment solutions here. I'm definitely going to love going over that with you before we switch to the other tabs. All right, so you got the payment solutions here. You got point of sales, payment gateways, and other. So you got CoinGate, BitPay, and BTC Pay. So CoinGate is an online payment solution platform that services businesses through its crypto payments platform and individuals through its crypto trading and gift card offerings. So like I said, with the Lite wallet, the Litecoin wallet, if you were to get that wallet, you're definitely going to notice that inside of there you can basically transfer your money over onto gift cards of different stores and stuff like that. So you can go use your crypto in the store as gifts, which is definitely taking out, and that's why we had this on Let's Talk Monetary, because it's actually taking the monetariness out of it and actually going back to the barter system where it would be gifting, right? You give me something, you give me a gift, I give you a donation, you give me a gift, thing like that, okay? So let's go to BitPay. BitPay is a cryptocurrency payment service provided that allows merchants to accept cryptocurrency payments, giving customers the ability to pay with crypto at hundreds of retailers, which is something we all should be getting used to, because if everybody's out there swiping their cards, there are some crypto exchanges that are centralized that do have a bank card, which gives you the ability to still have the feel of you using a centralized bank, so to speak, because it is a centralized exchange that has a card that you can spend your money with. But I don't recommend you keep your capital on that exchange. I recommend that you use it as a transfer account, just like how the banks changed them over to change your checking and savings accounts over to transfer only accounts. So just make it a transfer only account. Keep your money in your wallet that is not stored on the exchange, which is your custodial wallet. And then let those non-custodial wallets, which are The exchanges just be there for you to transfer money and to make payments. BTC Pay. BTC Pay server is a self-hosted open source cryptocurrency payment processor. It's secure, private, censorship resistant, and free. So definitely check these out, guys. Click on there to learn more. Those are all of them. So this one's a point of sales. BitPay is a point of sales. Payment gateways are all of them. And then you have other, which there's nothing there under that. Sorry about that. I'm switching earpieces right quick. Okay, still going. Now we're going to go to the Learners tab. So you got the Learners Center, and also you have under there's resources as well. Got educational articles, and also about, all about Litecoin. Why would we pick Litecoin? Why is it so attractive, but not even talked about? It's like, wow, right? How could they already be sitting at 100 and, went up to 500, sitting at in between what, 130 in the 130s or the 129s, ready to go to the next plateau. So why isn't anybody talking about Litecoin? So now we're going to go here. We're just going to jump right on into it. Litecoin and MWEB. What is it and how to use it? So I really wanted to get into this part right here because this is what is important about privacy, security, and decentralization. All right. So MWEB is Litecoin's single most significant breakthrough. It's avant-garde. It's cypherpunk, and it marks a giant leap in the right direction. So what it does is provide an optional privacy and scalability layer that every user can access permissionlessly. It also establishes Litecoin's maturity as a project, and as it now dares to diverge from the Bitcoin core code base. Before MWEB, privacy in the context of Bitcoin and Litecoin faced four main criticisms, and I'm going to give a brief example about this as I go into these number four criticisms that were really bashing privacy coins, security coins, and decentralized coins. But here we go, and their technology, because the coins and the tokens are just representatives, or also known as shares of those companies, of those ideas, of those things that we are investing into. So you're investing in a platform, you're investing in a payment system, you're investing in a product or a service. Okay, so that's what that really is. But at the end of the day, this is all technology. It's all the same technology that the banks have been running off of, but exploiting you through your ignorance of not knowing that this is what they were actually doing, and that the best things in life are free, including cryptocurrency, because you can create your own. And you have the right to create your own. So you have the right to have your own currency. And when they talk about all these different things like the SEC has no place in cryptocurrency and cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, to be honest with you, because you guys have let so much stuff go by with, I would say, tongue in cheek and money in hand, because there's no way that so many companies such as JP Morgan, Chase, and all these other banks that have been doing so much dirty dealings in the background and manipulating prices and all these things of this nature that are supposedly regulated by the SEC, and also the dark pools and everything. I mean, with all of that going on, and we know about this, why haven't you cracked down on them? Right? SEC, that's your job. But we're not going to go down your throat. I'm just going to leave that there, and everybody else can make their they can use their discernment as to how good is the SEC if the SEC allows this and knows about it. Too many people work for and know too much for too many things to be sliding up under that table and be swept up under the rug. But let's keep going. 1, adding privacy requires a hard fork that may split the community. Adding privacy diminishes monetary supply, audibility, and might cause hidden inflation. We've already seen hidden inflation, have we not? But let's keep going. Number 3, privacy protocols cause scalability issues due to increased transaction size. And 4, regulators and centralized exchanges would ban and delist any coin that adds privacy. What? Ding, 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 ding. So now we're going to go into a quick little sidebar where decentralized exchanges, or exchanges that were claiming themselves to be decentralized, but also ask you for your KYC when it occurs with higher volume withdrawals or deposits, or if something happens to happen where you are depositing something onto an exchange and maybe your memo was a digit off or a letter off, and you were depositing into your own account or was receiving a deposit and you didn't receive your deposit, but they actually got the money at that exchange because the wallet address was correct, just the memo was not. So they did not credit it to your account. I would just tell you right here, right now, those non-custodial issues when it comes to an exchange that is not actually decentralized. Now, decentralized would mean I don't have to give you any KYC information, right? Which means I'm anonymous. So it still is a decentralized exchange to me in my eyes, right? Because I don't have to give up my information in order to do business or trade or whatever with this account. But the true decentralization of a wallet or of an exchange would be me connecting, where it says in the corner, it says connect wallet, which means you are connecting your wallet to the exchange via smart contract to make this transaction happen, which then it will be recorded on the blockchain. Unless you're using a private wallet, private coins, then everything is recorded on, I believe, on your device or on the server, therefore which would act as your wallet would actually be the server, because it would have a list of all transactions that's there. But the layer of security as to who's the recipient, who's the sender, and how much was actually sent is supposed to be masked. Because just think about it this way: do you want anybody knowing that you're paying for stuff? You're paying for your things online, right? The things that you're paying for online. Say you're buying something personal. Would you want everybody in the world to know that you were buying something personal and you were buying it out of your personal account? No, you don't. So it's the same. It's the same concept. So stop thinking that, oh, you want to be private. Yeah, your bank account is private, right? You don't want anybody knowing your bank account number, right? Because why? They would drain your bank account, right? That leaves you at a risk of somebody being able to do that, clone your card or whatever the case may be, and run away with all your hard-earned capital, right? So, you don't want to do that. But when you have these centralized exchanges, right? And like, okay, for instance, you had Binance and you had Phoenix, which were holding Monero for the longest time. You were trading it. They had perpetual contracts and everything. And then all of a sudden you see, boom, they just delisted out of nowhere. Didn't give you no warning ahead of time, like, hey, we're going to delist it in a month from now, which, allows people to get their bearings together. But it's like, no, we're delisting it like tonight. So you better make trade. You better close out your account. You better close out your trades and get your XMR into something else. Your Monero better be switched over into something else, because we're delisting the coin, which means you can't hold Monero over here anymore. And no longer can you trade the perpetual contracts, which isn't holding Monero at all, but they don't want to be holding Monero either. Why? Because that means that you wouldn't be truly decentralized now, would you? You would be promoting privacy. But think again, you got MIM, which is Magic Internet Money, or you have MWEB. You could do MWEB wrapped ETH paired with wrapped ETH. That's another one. So MWEB extension block. So MWEB extension block here, so MWEB, which stands for MWEB extension block, combines two different elements which were once proposed for Bitcoin, the MWEB privacy and data compression protocol, on top of the extension block scaling proposal in order to achieve privacy. Coins can now be sent to a parallel private blockchain that's being secured by the same miners. The process of joining this extension block is called pegging in, while leaving it to return to the base layer is referred to as pegging out. How is the extension block different from merge-minded sidechain? Information about every extension block exists within each Litecoin block. While the sidechain is independent from the main chain, the extension block is an integral part of the design, which signals its existence every 2.5 minutes. Basically, Litecoin is now a combination of the grin, which I did talk about this way while back when we used to do what was the show? Which we are actually bringing that back to. One of my faves was the Crypto Panic Attack show, where we were building portfolios live. So we're going to be going back into that and helping you guys pick the best coins, learn about the coins, wonder why you should even be involved in them and how they work for you personally or in business, and how can you benefit from them in its maximum capacity or integrate them into whatever you already have going on. All right, so it's the combination of the GRIN++ and Bitcoin Core code bases, but with an extra scalability layer, which allows the main chain to remain transparent. It also, it's also important to mention that this upgrade became possible with a soft fork activation, so it's 100% compatible with other clients that may be lagging or might have technical disagreements with MWEB itself. Through MWEB, Litecoin acquires the holy grail of sound money qualities, fungibility, which entails that one monetary unit is equal to any other in the same amount. While it's easy to say that one Bitcoin equals one Bitcoin equals one Bitcoin, you can still discriminate between coins depending on their provenance. Money that's linked with the Silk Road, North Korean hackers, an exchange or an exchange hack might get rejected by certain economic participants, while freshly mined coins are usually more desirable. That's why I say mining, it's being created instead of it's already on the blockchain and it has a history of moving from here to here to here to here, wallet to wallet to wallet. But on Litecoin's MWEB layer, fungibility becomes a reality through a lightweight and scalable implementation of confidential transactions with native coin join mixing functionality and stealth addresses. There is no way to discriminate between MWEB Litecoins because the participants can't tell them apart. So everyone has the exact freedom of transactions and benefits from the same amount of confidentiality. And we're not going to go too farther deep into it. We're just going to talk about Charlie Lee a little bit. And then we're going to move on to Magic Internet Money. But you can definitely go to litecoin.com/learning center to learn more about this technology and understand, a little further into it. So here you got, as Charlie Lee explained in S15E, season 15, episode 34 of Bitcoin Takeover Podcast, there are 4 dimensions of Bitcoin and Litecoin privacy: network level privacy, sender privacy, receiver privacy, and amounts privacy. If you run your wallet on Tor or with a VPN, you get network level privacy. And this is only about hiding your IP address from the rest of the P2P network, which is peer-to-peer, meaning you to me network, okay? To avoid linking the activity of your wallet with your geolocation, meaning where you are geologically on the map of the world. Where are you sending that money from in real time? Given by your internet provider. That's what happens with your IP address. They can track you to where you're standing in real time with the technology that they have now. On the other hand, if you generate a new address for every new transaction you're receiving, then you benefit from receiver privacy. In this scenario, based on interactions at the social layer, only the individual senders can know which addresses belong to you. However, you need technology such as MWEB in order for senders to transact without revealing to the receiver how many coins they have in their wallet. In real life, if you use a $5 bill to pay for a carton of milk that costs $4, then you get your $1 and change, and nobody watching this transaction can see what happened in your wallet except for $5 you took out and the $1 that you put back in. Likewise, tapping your credit card won't reveal to the merchant and everyone else around you how much money you have in your account. But if you use Bitcoin or Litecoin without MWEB, any transaction you send will reveal to the receiver how much change came back to your wallet. The UTXO model partially mitigates this issue through coin control, but the MWEB layer completely fixes it. Someone who receives LTC over MWEB will not know how much money the sender might have. The only clue is the amount they received. The assumption being that this sender may have more, but everything else is shrouded in advanced cryptography. Okay? So let's jump into MIM. All right, hold on. Let me get in there. I'm going to go to MIM one time. All right, back to our good old here. And that one is sitting at 99 cents, almost at 9.99, almost at $1. Sounds good. Let's check it out. All right. And this is called Abracadabra. But I do apologize for you guys. So unless you're using a VPN or you have yourself a backdoor way into not, if you're in the US, into not looking like you're from the US, by hiding your IP address or whatnot. But Abracadabra money is where you would find it. So if you're not in the US, you can deal with that. But this is the type of technology that's running in the background. But we can just jump on over to GitHub to get some information on this because it is an open source project, as you can see. So you can also fork it if you'd like to. So you can borrow leverage and earn yield. Enjoy magic. Enjoy the magic. All right. Let's see. They don't have any, has no public members. You must be a member to see who's a part of the organization. All right, so you got 110 followers. Here's the website. They also are on Twitter at MIM_spell. And also spell is another token as well that you might want to look into that is correlated with that on the same network. Okay, so you got your contracts, your functions, your distributions, your subgraphs, your deploys. So there you go. These are all the resources you have here. Avalanche bridges. So that's your overview. But let me see. I really wish it would have. Actually, I apologize. You didn't see what I was looking at. Okay, so when I did click on the, so let me go back. Let me go back and show you guys real quick. Let's see. All right, so there. I'm gonna show you this, and then you can see what I was talking about here. Why you would want to use your VPN or master IP address so that you can actually get to their website or be able to access their website. But as you see right here, I click here, and that's how I got over to the GitHub. So now we're here at the GitHub, and this is what I was reading off to you. It also has JavaScript, Solidity, TypeScript. Those are the type of coding languages that are running in the back of this. So very basic, very basic. JavaScript is pretty basic. Solidity contracts are pretty basic. So it's not anything strenuous. Like most of the coins that we deal with are definitely something that we know is an open source, and also it's open source, and we also know that they are something that can be forked and coded with ease. So they also are using Rust and also Python. So Python will probably be the most, I don't want to say difficult, but the most challenging for beginners, but maybe not. So, it all depends on your level of just tuning in. But other than that, that's what you got there with MIM. And definitely check this out, guys. Like, do your research. It's really important that you do your research, because the best things in life are free. And if you want to learn how to turn your devices into crypto banks, where they are money printers and they are printing you capital on, not capital, but printing you cryptocurrency through the blockchain technology, check it out. You can't beat it. Can't beat it, y'all. Can't beat it. So I will leave you guys with that there. And we'll see you on the next episode of Let's Talk Monetary, only on One Step Above TV and One Step Above Podcast. See you later. Peace and blessings, everybody. Catch you on the next one.
You must train your imagination by fully understanding the workings of your mind.
Freedom.
You must train your imagination by fully understanding the workings of your mind.
Freedom. Freedom. Freedom.
You must train your imagination by fully understanding the workings of your mind.
Freedom. Freedom. Freedom.